Ahankara aprapati. This is talking a lot about ahankara. Huh? Ahankara. So Prapanna Jivanamrita is a book about surrender, and the opposite of surrender is called ahankar. Ahankar. Ahankar is the opposite of sharanagati. Ahankar means ego. You understand what ego is? Opposite of surrender. The best way to explain it. Opposite of surrender is called ahankar. Ego. Can you understand what ego means now? Opposite of surrender. That doesn't surrender. That wants to be independent, arrogant, asserting. Self-asserting and self-surrender. Opposite. Exploiting and dedicating. Right? Not surrendering and surrendering. These two opposite. Taking all credit for oneself and then submitting oneself. What's that, Shanta Marsh?
I was reading somewhere Guru Maharaja that it is Saraswati told that the ability is that which is absent when one is involved in exploitation.
Yes, enjoyment. When one thinks themselves enjoying, as soon as we think ourselves to be the enjoyer, then humility is absent. Then I am the master. Enjoy means to be the master. I'm thinking I'm the master. Enjoying. Giving enjoyment to Krishna. That is service. That is a servant. Servant mood, how to give enjoyment to Krishna. How to allow, enable, or provide Krishna enjoyment. Master, that I am the enjoyer. Bhaktaram. Bhaktaram in Bhagavad Gita. It says, Bhaktaram yogya tapasam. Bhaktaram yogya tapasam means I am the enjoyer. Bhakta means boga. Enjoyer, huh? Bhaktaram. Bhaktaram yogya tapasam. What is Krishna saying there? I am the enjoyer of what? Of your yogya and tapasya. Of your sacrifice and your austerity, penance. I am the enjoyer. When you're engaged in sacrifice and penance, then Krishna says, I am enjoying that. That's not very enjoyable for us to do penance, tapasya, and to do sacrifice. Sacrifice means we're giving up something. That is not our enjoyment. That is, when we engage in such activities, that is Krishna's enjoyment. He's saying, Bhaktaram yogya tapasam. You know that verse? Huh? Ajay Prabhu? Do you know that verse in Bhagavad Gita? Bhaktaram yogya tapasam, sarvaloka maheswaram, siddhidam sarvabhutanam, yathamam shantamichyate. This is, Prabhupada called this the peace verse, the peace shloka. The shloka for peace in this world. It means, Bhaktaram yogya tapasam, I am the enjoyer of all your efforts, all your endeavors, all your sacrifices, whatever you're doing for making money or trying to make a better country or whatever you're trying to do, become educated. All those things are meant for my enjoyment, not yours. People are going to school and sacrificing so many things, undergoing so many hours of study, so forth. But their goal is that they can later become enjoyers. I had a degree, I can make a lot of money, I can have all the things I want. They're doing it like that. But Krishna says, no, all those endeavors are meant for my pleasure. I am the enjoyer of those things. Yogiram Yogi Tapasam. And Sarvaloka Maheshwara means all places. I am the Mahesh. I am the Hesh. Mahesh means this supreme controller. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Of all the places, I am the controller. It's in my control. My possessions. It's all mine. Don't think you can take possession of anything for yourself. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Then, third thing, Suridam Sar. Yes? What?
I have a question in this verse. Maharaj, I have a question in this verse.
What?
Krishna, last time we said Krishna is the, when we discussed the qualities of Bhagavan, he is the most renouncer.
Uh,
So when he is the most renouncer, how he is becoming the enjoyer also at the same time?
well, he doesn't become entangled. He can enjoy, but he doesn't become entangled. He has other things to enjoy, and one enjoyment is not sufficient for him. He enjoys everything. So it may seem like he is not enjoying. He comes to one enjoyment, and then he goes to another. So he's not attached to one enjoyment or the other because they're infinite enjoyments for him. So he can be very renounced and at the same time attached as far as enjoying. But Yukta Vairagya, we call it. You know, Yukta Vairagya? Devotee is like that. Yukta is attached and Vairagya, unattached. Is attached for his service to, let's say, collecting some money for the temple or to collecting food for offering to the deity. He's not detached from his service, but he's detached from the results of that. He can make millions of money, millions of dollars. He can collect hundreds of pounds of food and offer so many sweet balls and so forth and so on, but he doesn't think he's going to enjoy that. He can offer that to Lord Jagannath, tons and tons of food, and distribute that to everyone. Now, the Rath Yatra is coming up in a few days, and those pandas, they're trying to suppress the number of people that are coming. So those pandas they're telling them, don't make so much food, nobody's going to come. And they refuse. They're going to make as much food as they can. That is their service.
In Maharaj, High Court did not give permission for Rath Yatra.
Huh? What's this?
High Court.
Oh, the High Court.
Did not given the permission.
Yes. They're not going to allow so many people to come because of the virus. But the pandas, they want them to not cook so much, and they said, no, we're going to cook. Come or no come, we want to offer Jagannath as much food as possible. So like that. The devotees are serving, but they're not serving themselves for their own satisfaction. They're serving for the satisfaction of serving. That's renunciation. They're very much attached to their service. Krishna is also very attached to pleasing his devotees. And that is his enjoyment. We don't know what that means. That service is enjoyment. The devotee understands that. Service, he enjoys by serving. He doesn't have to enjoy by taking. He enjoys by serving. So anyhow, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. So he is the owner of all these places. People are saying, this is my country, that's your country, don't come here. Huh? This is my boundary. That's all nonsense. You don't own that place. Huh? That's Krishna has put it there. He is the uh, uh, Lord of that. Maheshwar. Maheshwar, you know, Maha Ishwar. Maheshwar means Maha Ishwar, the supreme controller. So Sarvaloka Maheshwar, then he says Suridam Sarvabhutaram. Suridam Sarvabhutaram means I am within the hearts of everyone as their friend. Suridam. Sarvabhuta. Of all living entities, I am there in the heart as your friend. So Krishna is saying, I am the enjoyer, I am the possessor, the controller, and I am your friend. Then it says, Bhakti Mam, what is that? Last line? Sridham Sarvabhutaram Yatmam Shantamrichate. One who knows this becomes peaceful. So who can remember at every moment in their life that Krishna is the enjoyer, Krishna is the possessor and controller, and Krishna is the friend? Then he can be peaceful. All war, all quarrel, all strife, all hypocrisy, it comes from not knowing these three things. This is the core. This is the source of so much disturbance in the world. You see? These three things. If one can remember this, then peace can prevail.
Also, Maharaj,
Yes.
Krishna is in everybody. Sarva Bhutana.
Then Paramatma. Huh?
Yeah, Krishna is in everybody. And I think I did hear that I think that point I want to add, that is also there.
That's also said, yes. Everyone part and parcel of the energy of the Supreme Lord. We're not part and parcel of the personality of Godhead, but we're part and parcel of His energy. We are Shakti, Jiva Shakti. Huh? Jiva Shakti is the energy, the marginal energy of the Lord. We are part and parcel of that. But all energy is meant to serve Krishna. Whatever energy we have, knowing energy, Chit Shakti, Ananda Shakti, Ladini Shakti, pleasure potency, whatever pleasure we have, whatever being, such Chidananda, Sat, whatever being we have, whatever we have, whatever you could call it, that is all for the service of Krishna. Everything is there for us, everything. But one thing we have to remember is that it's all for Krishna, all for His service. Otherwise, everything is there. Free will, everything is there for us. But that has to be used all in the service of Krishna. That's all. Don't keep anything for yourself. That's ego, ahankar. For me, for my enjoyment, ahankar. And Sharanagati means for you, for Krishna, for Gurudev, everything. And as much as we can be free from this self-interest, we can be surrendered. That's Sharanagati. That everything belongs to Him, and I belong to Him. And then there are higher lower planes of realization of that conception also. So, in this verse, that ahankarad prapatihi says the only obstacle to surrender is the self-asserting ego, the opposite of self-assertion. The Supreme Lord Krishna, Keshava, Supreme Lord Keshava, remains in the company of persons who are free from mundane conception of life, but there appears to be a great mountain range between the self-asserting egotist and the Lord. So, what does this mean? Keshava remains in the company of persons who are free from mundane conceptions of life. People are asking, can you show me God? What is the proof of Krishna? Here Krishna is explaining. You can be in Krishna's company face to face if you are free from mundane conception. You want to see Krishna? Get free of all your mundane conceptions.